We interrupt your current program with a news report from LNSSC, your premier news source. This month marks 90 years since Stan Blank, the 32nd and a half President of the United States, enacted the Blank Code, which banned any films not produced by the miserable movie makers. This led to many films that might have been considered great, including the long-rumored Citizen Kane, to be lost forever, while some illegal films have managed to leak online, such as Coyote vs. Acme. While some audience members seem to have grown tired of these miserable movies, the Blank Code has led to huge financial success for major film studios, such as Heart of Pluto Pictures, the distributor of last year's Development Colon, which went on to become the highest grossing film of all time. Now, after an impressive 2-month run at the box office, can Madame Web surpass it? That's it for news. Stay tuned later for weather and my premier baking show, Baking with a Licensed Juggler.
What you just saw there was a news broadcast from April 2024 that was thought to be completely lost media, but thankfully, as it pertains to Heart of Pluto Pictures, I preserved it for historical records, so there you go, you can enjoy that full broadcast still. It is worth noting that the news broadcaster there speculates as to whether or not Madame Web would be able to beat the box office gross of Development Colon to become the highest grossing film of all time. And while Madame Web did beat Development Colon's box office gross, unfortunately, there is still one place where Development Colon has a chance to beat Madame Web, and that is in this year's miserable movie Oscars. You see, Noah doesn't like to tell people, the status of who is currently winning in the miserable movie Oscars, so as to protect the surprise come the ceremony. But I figured I'd give you a little tease. As of right now, there are many awards in which Madame Web and Development Colon are neck and neck. The two films are currently the two with the most wins, if I were to end the voting now. Of course, I'm not going to do that, because I still want to give people plenty of time to vote for the miserable movie Oscars. Obviously, Noah's channel being taken down is quite the shakeup, and many of the videos in which he pushed for people to vote for the miserable movie Oscars are gone, so there's a chance people will forget, but I won't let that happen. I will do everything in my power until the miserable movie Oscars ceremony date is decided to push people to vote for the miserable movie Oscars. Vote for whatever you feel is right, and if you don't know what to vote for, might I suggest Development Colon? It has been called the worst film ever made by numerous individuals, including Noah Nelson himself. So I'm sure that's what he'd like to see most. And he just lost his channel, so don't you want to make him feel better? So vote for Development Colon in the miserable movie Oscars, especially for Worst Director and Worst Picture. Let's make Noah happy. And if life is a movie, we'll make it miserable.